Get ready for the next battle.
Hadouken! What the hell?
Flawless victory.
So I think it's safe to say we are going into probably the darkest era of gaming since the video game crash of the 80s, but this time we don't have a robotic operating buddy to save us. Huh, Nintendo. And it's so weird because I wouldn't say recently, but a couple months ago I had a video detailing that this was going to happen and how games were going to go up in price and how they're going to get more and more digital and that we weren't going to own anything. I don't want to say I called it because I hate when people do that, but in a sense I've called it. But a lot of people called this with Nintendo opening the floodgates with $80 games alongside the release of their Nintendo Switch 2. And now recently, Microsoft following along, increasing the price of their games to $80 as well. And if that wasn't bad enough, Microsoft is also increasing their console price from $450 to $550, so a full $100 increase on a 5-year-old console, I believe. And why don't we complement that fact with some old news from Nintendo that they will introduce the idea of game key cards, which is a physical game card that doesn't actually contain the game, but allows you to download the game via internet. So to summarize all that, you will own nothing and pay quadruple the price that it's worth and be happy. But without really getting into the politics of it, because I'm not a political person and I hate bringing politics into my channel, but part of the reason why these price hikes are happening is because of tariffs. Yet game companies are also to blame because why are digital versions of games also going up in price? They should be cheaper than physical because you're not importing those at all. So I think corporations are getting greedier and greedier and greedier, and it's blatantly obvious they've been getting greedier over the past decade. From unfinished games being released to an overabundance of microtransactions to digital-only games with no physical version at all to complement them. Like, come on, the writing's on the wall. What's going on here? And I think what's really disappointing is all the channels I watch and everything about this situation. It's like, yeah, the prices are bad. Yeah, digital only sucks, but I'm still gonna get it day one. Maximilian Dude's the first guy that pops up into my head when I think about this, because I was watching a video of his the other day, and it was like about the Switch 2. He pre-ordered 2 of them, but he says, oh, I don't want to be in this bubble of luxury where I can't play games with other people. It's like, then stop supporting the problem. Like, I don't care what people buy with their money. Like, buy 100 Switch 2s if you want. But don't make a statement like that and then continue supporting the problem. I mean, I like the guy and his content. I don't know, that statement just rubbed me the wrong way. And maybe I'm overreacting and looking too much into it. But that's just how I felt about that. Because what he's saying is actually becoming true as we speak, where all these games and consoles are going to be so expensive and digital that we're going to have to experience it through YouTubers and streamers instead of actually playing it for ourselves and sharing those experiences with our family and friends. It sucks being priced out of a hobby that you love and enjoy, and that should be loved and enjoyed by everybody around the globe. And sure, you can argue that like back then in the 90s, video games were all different prices from $60 to $110. Okay, but pair that with the fact that everything's going digital only and you don't technically own it and it can be taken away from you at any time, then it's 10 times worse. Because you have people in poverty or in the middle class like I am who work hard to even afford one game, and now they don't even know if they'll have that game tomorrow or even a year from now because a company decides to take it away because they're greedy and corrupt. The only major gaming company that hasn't increased their game prices to $80 yet is Sony, but they've already made a PS5 Pro that's all digital. I'm sure the PS6 will probably be all digital, and at that point, I'm just going to opt out and go PC. And sure, you can argue PC is also all digital, but at least there are methods for playing games for a little less than $80 if you catch my drift. And people do it because they're sick and tired of these companies screwing them over constantly with their outrageous prices, constantly being digital and having games stripped away from them. At least with PC, they can't price gouge you even to just use the internet on there. Though I digress, I deeply apologize for this video. I don't like making hate videos going off on game companies and YouTubers and streamers, because honestly, screw them. I'm here for the hobby. I love video games. I cherish them. Hence why I have to make these videos, so I can bring it to everybody's attention what's going on in the world. Because I'm a part of the common folk too. Like, I'm not some big streamer with arcade machines in the background and sponsorships and always trying to sell you something. I'm just a normal guy that loves gaming and wants to share that with the world. And when I see stuff like this, it just makes me so angry for people like me in this community. But I think I've said what's needed to be said. I don't plan on making any more videos like this. I want to make more positive videos. I'm actually really excited about my next one. If you couldn't guess, the background footage gives away what it is. That should be coming out sometime, is it either this Friday or next Friday? One of the Fridays, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I hope you guys enjoy it and look forward to it, because I'm excited to share it with you guys. But I've been seeing too many videos covering this stuff, and I figured I just might as well put up my input. But I better get going. I have to pre-order my 100 Switch 2s, so I can enjoy this luxury gaming bubble that none of you can. I'm sorry. I had to joke about it just one more time. You gotta have some humor in situations like this. But I'll get off of it now and just say, you know, look after each other, take care of each other, stick with each other, and play your old games, you know? Go back and finish up that backlog you need to work on, because, I mean, they can take modern gaming away from us, but they can't take away the games we already have.